Hello, everyone. So, this evening I was thinking, and this is just, I am so sick of having to do this with myself for other people. I am just so sick because, I am as a person, have been through a lot of stuff. You could not tell that by looking at me. You couldn't tell that I used to get picked on when I was a kid because I had red hair and buck teeth and I was a weirdo. You couldn't tell that I was insecure for most of my life, and thought that your body was a way that people show you love, or sex was a way that people showed you love. You couldn't tell that I grew up hungry and poor and told that I was unlovable because I showed too much emotion. You couldn't tell any of these things by looking at me or having a conversation with me. Nonetheless, that was my reality for most of my life. And to throw mental illness on top of that, I've got things in my personality that I cannot control, behaviors. I've gotten better as I've gotten older. And I am just so sick of trying to stuff myself into this cookie cutter box or this little idea of what people think I am or who they think I am. I'm so sick of being less myself in fear of other people or how other people are going to take me. Like, I don't care for the most part, but I do hold myself back a little bit, and I'm a little bit more reserved than I normally am. I would be if I was around somebody I knew. I'm so sick of downplaying how I feel about myself. My self-love that it took years for me to cultivate, and the years of pain and suffering I went through because I thought I was unlovable because of what other people told me. I'm just so sick of it. I'm not going to be here to be your little comfort zone and act like I don't love myself and act like I don't think I'm pretty and act like I don't know that I'm smart as fuck because you were going to take me as conceited, that I think I'm better than you or what the fuck ever people misconstrue. I'm so sick of it. I'm one of the nicest people you will fucking meet. And I'm also one of the most honest people you're going to meet. And I'm sick of acting like I'm not a good person. I'm sick of it. I'm just so sick because people misconstrue where my confidence comes from. They misconstrue where my arrogance comes from. It doesn't come from me thinking I'm better than anybody else or me thinking that anyone is below me. It's me knowing. It is me knowing in my heart and in my soul that nobody is better than anybody else. That we are all here to do something special, whether that be for one person or a million people. We're all here for some reason. We all have our own special talents. We all have things that we're good at. Maybe you don't know that you're good at something because you never tried. And I'm just sick of people. I'm sick of diminishing my greatness because it makes other people uncomfortable because they have yet to discover their greatness. It's like, just because somebody is secure within themselves and is confident and is honest and is, thinks highly of themselves does not mean that on the same token they're thinking. Some people do think this way though. But it's all from ego. That when people have these judgments that what they have or what how pretty they are, what they look like, what school they go to, blah blah blah, they have these skewed versions or views on reality thanks to society, thanks to consumerism and all that, and capitalism and shit like that. Thanks to those ideas, a lot of people misconstrue what where when somebody is coming from ego, when somebody is not coming from ego. It took me years to figure out my own greatness. It took me years to be confident in myself. It took me years to look people in the eye. And I know that other people can cultivate that as well. So if you ever talk to me one-on-one, please don't ever take, or if you watch my videos, don't ever take my self-assuredness as me thinking I'm better than anybody. It's just me knowing the process that I went through and humbly getting my ass kicked by life year after year after year after fucking year, until I finally accepted myself, until I finally loved myself, until I finally gave myself the permissions I would gladly give anybody else. It's not coming from a place of cockiness. It's coming from a place of, I've been on the other side. I know what the opposite of this feels like. I know what it feels like to fucking hate myself, to wake up every day and wish I didn't wake up. I know what it feels like to look in the mirror and hate what you see. I know what that fucking feels like. And I'll be damned if I go back to those places and I shove myself into this little false version of me, or this, highlight reel of myself. I'll be damned if I go back to, do that for anybody. If I make you uncomfortable, do some work within yourself, because that's where that is coming from. It's not anything that I'm doing. It's just I'm triggering something within you that you're not okay with, that you see within me. And that's all on you, baby. That is all on you. So, if you have these problems in your life, don't take it personally. Don't let it get you down. And don't shove yourself into a box that you don't fucking fit in, okay? I love you guys, and you are all beautiful. There's enough room, and there's enough success for everybody. There's enough beauty for all of us. There is enough of everything to go around. So, if somebody is confident and self-assured, don't take that as a dig at you. If that's how you feel, then you need to do some self-reflection and some work internally and figure out why you feel that way. And I guarantee it comes from a lack of self-love or self-knowledge. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.